Okay, we are recording.
Well, hello, and thank you for taking the time out of your day to listen to this recording. And our goal is for you to walk away with an understanding of what Arbonne is all about, and where possibly it could fit into your life. We will be presenting to you an overview so you'll have an educated understanding of our philosophy, the way our products are distributed, and discover why Arbonne products are different than other brands you may currently be using. My dear friend, business partner, and executive district manager, Maggie Meyers, will be sharing the Arbonne. Her and I will be sharing the Arbonne story with you. My name is Charman Baxter. I'm an independent consultant and currently at the level of regional vice president with this amazing company. I began my Arbonne journey over 18 years ago as an Arbonne shopper. I fell in love with this brand because of their philosophy of pure, safe, and beneficial. I definitely am a product of the product. But when I was introduced to Arbonne, I didn't think that the business was for me or that I needed it. But it wasn't until I had some health issues, I had to leave my profession in the salon business as a nail tech. I had high levels of toxins in my body that were making me very, very sick. So I had to quit. And then I did realize I did need this business and everything that it had to offer me. I earned my first white Mercedes Benz in January of 2005. And what Arbonne has done, it just has fueled a passion inside of me for inner and outer health and wellness. I wanted to learn more so I could share more. I attended the Institute for Integrated Nutrition. I became a certified holistic wellness coach. And I have to share with you everything that I learned at Integrated just really did validate my belief in this company, in this brand of products. So let me just fast forward a little bit here. Our company's founder, Peter Morick, started Arbonne over 36 years ago. And Peter had a vision for ordinary people like me and you to live extraordinary lives by becoming healthy and wealthy. And Arbonne is an online skin and personal care nutrition company. And like I said, it started over 36 years ago. And now here we are in 2016, celebrating that 36 years of success with more than 1 million people shopping the online store because they love our products, they love the ingredients, and they actually see results with the products that they're using. We are led by scientists, chemists, dermatologists from all over the globe. And what we do is create products with that perfect blend of science and nature. And we use the highest quality of ingredients from around the globe. Our mission is to change people's health and wealth, one family at a time, by becoming what we call everyday healthy. So now I'm going to turn it over to Miss Maggie, and she's going to share a little more with you.
Hello, I'm so excited to talk about this part of the company because the products is what turned me towards Arbonne. I started using them 10 years ago and absolutely fell in love with them, actually a little more than that. And after college, I became a professional fundraiser. I did that for about 6 or 7 years, and I worked for a major university here in St. Louis. I liked my job a lot, and I worked actually with donors who created their wealth through network marketing companies like Arbonne. And my husband is an entertainer. He is a magician, travels all over the world, tours and films various TV shows. And we just had very, very different schedules, different lives, and made a decision about a year ago that, we're young. This isn't how we want our marriage to be, like strangers crossing paths. So I left my job, my kind of more corporate structured environment, to work with him part-time, travel with him. And I was still using Arbonne. Multi-level marketing has kind of been in my head through talking to different donors who've been very happy. And I just decided, why am I sending all these people that I'm sharing Arbonne with to Charman and letting her make money? Although I love you, Charman. I want to make money too. So, I just thought I should do this. So that's how I kind of started doing Arbonne, if you want to call it that. And on to the products. Charman shared a little bit about the company, but our products have just the most amazing integrity behind how they're formulated. 36 years ago, people were not reading labels, but now health and wellness is booming, and it's important not just to look at the ingredients of what you're ingesting and what's in your food, but to look at the labels and know what you're putting on your body as well. Because your skin is a very important organ. It's the largest organ in your body, and everything that you put on it is absorbed into your bloodstream within about 26 seconds. And you could put a clove of garlic between your toes, and you'll be able to taste that in your mouth. The FDA does not regulate personal care products in this country, so it's very important to know the integrity of the company that you're purchasing from, because people could make false claims about what's going on in their products. Every product Arbonne makes, is pure, safe to use, and creates real life benefits and results that you're going to actually see. The pure meaning we know where our ingredients come from. Every ingredient in our product is monitored with complete traceability and sustainability in mind. To ensure the purity, it really begins with the soil and how our ingredients are cultivated. And then from that point, the very beginning point, through bottling it and formulating it and getting it to the customer, everything is tracked, tested, and analyzed to make sure that it is safe and it's going to work. We are built, this is the last bullet point on this picture, but we're built on Swiss heritage to European standards. We are formulated to meet the standards in the European Union, which are much higher than the US. And you can compare these websites, the FDA and the European Union, but the EU has banned over about 1,400 chemicals, which are believed to be toxic to the body. And of those same 1,400 chemicals, the FDA has only banned about 8 of the same ingredients. The average American is found with more than 200 synthetic chemicals in their body. You can read this in Clean by Dr. Alejandro Unger. And babies are actually being born found with these residual toxins from their mothers. So reviewing these bullet points, Charman mentioned, we blend the best of science and nature. Our plant-based formulations are amazing. That means that we are using botanicals as the base for our products. We're not using cheap fillers and then putting drops of botanicals in at the end. And everything is pH correct and hypoallergenic, which means they're created to keep your body slightly alkaline, which is very important. We are dermatologist tested and clinically proven. Again, that's important because most products say they're dermatologist recommended, but that does not mean that they go through a clinical testing process. It just means they're kind of handed out in a doctor's office. And then all of our products are vegan and have been since day one, 36 years ago. Google rendering plants. I won't get too much into it, but they take diseased animals, leftover meat at grocery stores, euthanized animals, and put all of that in a vat, grind it up, boil it, and the foam that rises to the surface is one of the leading fillers for cosmetic and personal care products. It's pretty gross, and we do not do any testing on animals either, which is very sad. Our products, if you want to go in, you're good job. Our products are formulated without gluten, which is becoming a big irritator to a lot of people. We do extensive GMO screening to not have GMOs in our products. We have no formaldehyde donating preservatives, no mineral oil, which is actually that petrolatum you see up there. That is basically gasoline. And then no matter how much you're refining that chemical, that molecule, it's going gasoline, Vaseline, mineral oil, baby oil. And it's an occlusive agent. It's very drying. And you could put a cracker in it, break it open, it's dry on the inside. All of our products are dairy, soy, and gluten-free. We have no artificial flavors or sweeteners or colors. And we have no parabens. Parabens are a preservative that extend the shelf life of a product, and phthalates bind to a fragrance in the product to preserve that fragrance. Also, when it comes to mineral oil, they're catching on to this and changing that name up. So it's harder to track that. And it's the second leading cause of cancer to the sun, second leading carcinogenic. I want you to understand that your health is important. You know, we're taking toxins in all the time, but we can make little changes in our daily routine. So at least we know that we're not adding to that toxic load. And Arbonne's really about proactive health, and that's why Charman and I are so passionate about it. Next slide. So again, the object of this presentation is just to give you an overview. I really encourage you to get with the person that invited you to watch this if you have specific questions, because every product is just amazing. There are bragging rights, there are patents, and we can't get into all that right now, but we do have over 400 products. They are all created to provide results that you're going to see and feel. There's really something for everyone of all age groups, men and women. If you have skin and hair, then we have something for you. Hair optional. We have an anti-aging line, several skincare lines, acne, a spa line, a hair, sun, makeup, nutrition and wellness, the deodorant, toothpaste, a fantastic baby line that mothers have raved about. So I'm not showing you something you're not already using. We don't have some product that needs a bunch of hype. These are all already competitive in the marketplace that we're in today. So think about your daily routine and imagine that you're putting each product you use in a laundry basket as you're using it. You know, you get up and you shower, you wash your face, shampoo, lotion, conditioner, makeup, vitamins, wellness products, hand soap, all of those things. You're brushing your teeth, right? Hopefully. All of those things are something we use. Even a product minimalist uses 5 to 10 products every day. So these create reorders for us as consultants because nobody runs out of soap. Hopefully. Next slide. Okay, so what we do in Arbonne is we stop buying skincare products in retail stores and paying their overhead. We stop giving money to stores who aren't paying us a commission when we're sharing their brand, and we start getting the benefits of Arbonne. You can save up to 20 to 50% every time you order Arbonne and more. Plus, you can earn an income. So when you start using the products, you're generally talking about something that you love. So we share with others how they can do the same. And then, you know, we teach people how to buy healthier and shop online. Next slide. I do encourage you, you know, we all know people who have been a victim of this economy in some regard. And be thinking about what you could do with an extra $200 to $2,000 a month. And, you know, if Arbonne could be a fit for you as a business. But, you know, I really can't share the Arbonne story and the difference of the products without sharing how this business model really works. The average cost to start a business in the US is about $250,000. And that's a really big investment with a very, very high risk associated, especially when the median income in the US is about $54,000. So that's, I mean, I know for me, that would have been, you know, a pipe dream. But what goes most unnoticed in a retail business model like this is how it affects the products for the customers. There's about an 80% markup to compensate the middleman in this structure. Most products have to touch 4 to 5 hands before the consumer actually buys it, you know, to turn the lights off, stock the inventory, and the quality and freshness of the products is significantly reduced to pay for all of these things. They also spend a lot of overhead, a lot of money on expensive advertising campaigns and paying celebrities to endorse their products. And I'm willing to bet that these A-list celebrities on the commercials are probably not using everything that they are endorsing. Go ahead into the next slide. So this is the Arbonne difference. It's just a different transfer of goods than the typical retail, you know, model that we just looked at. This is genius, and personally, it's why I jumped into the business. It cuts out the middleman completely, so it results in more money that's going to be invested in the quality of the products and the ingredients in the products, and high levels of research and development to create these superior products. And because network marketing doesn't pay for advertising, that's putting money back into the consultant's hands for simply sharing a brand that they like. And I, Charman, and myself, we're just spokespeople for Arbonne. We just share Arbonne's story with people. So how many of us shop online or refer a friend to a good restaurant or movie? Well, that is all we're doing in network marketing. We share with others what we've learned. We teach them to do the same thing. And it's just a different way of different way to shop. Instead of going, into a Dillard's, Nordstrom's, Complete Nutrition, GNC, to buy your products and coming out with your little bag, you're going to someone's online store, supporting somebody that you probably care about that's shared this with you or have just met. And if you're interested, you're using the products and possibly even earning an income yourself just to go online and order your personal care products every day. Okay, and Charman, if you'd like to.
Okay, great. Thanks, Maggie. So why Arbonne? Why now? I get really excited. I'd love to share this. Arbonne meets all 4 factors that were identified by Charles King. He's a PhD in his book called The New Professionals, as these are the most important factors when you're choosing a network marketing company to partner with. Consumable products. When customers run out of a product, they're going to reorder, which equals recurring income. So you can still get paid on the efforts of something maybe you shared with someone years ago. So this creates that residual income. Residual income, an example would be a singer, a songwriter, when they wrote or sang their song, every time somebody purchases that CD or they download it or whatever, they will receive an income for each and every time someone listens to their song. Same thing, think about when you purchased your insurance from that insurance person. You bought car insurance, boat insurance, maybe homeowners, renters, life insurance. You bought those insurance policies. Well, every time you pay that insurance premium, that broker or insurance person will be getting a paycheck. This is residual income. So every time someone that I shared Arbonne with goes online and purchases products, Arbonne sends me a thank you check for referring that person to go online and shop. So Arbonne shares that wealth with everybody involved in the network. And this is what really excites me about the industry and our compensation plan. Marketplace demands, the demand for health and wellness. Since everybody is eating and showering, the demand for our products are really high, and they're always going to be. Arbonne has products in personal care, skin care, weight loss, nutrition, cosmetics. These are trends. These are things that people are purchasing on an everyday basis. And the health and wellness profession, $65 billion per year are going to gym memberships. 672 billion are going to purchase weight loss products. And this is the global market. And they're predicting by 2018, anti-aging, which our RE9 line is one of the top anti-aging lines, is estimated to be reach 285 billion by 2018. So that trending for health and wellness and network marketing and the online shopping, the blend, the mix is all ready to go and just ready to ignite. You have the ability to leverage your time. CEOs, what they do is they leverage employees to make money from what they're producing. Well, in Arbonne, we leverage our team. Everyone starts a business the same way, so it's really fair. Each person can choose the amount of their paycheck and how much time they want to put into it. Some people earn more than others, and it's just because they're able to build a larger network. People can build this alongside your current profession. You don't have to, quit and totally, jump into network marketing. You can work it in and out of your daily life. Really smart, busy people excel in this industry. Timing and trends, internet business, it's right now. It's the in thing. It's the way people are working. People are becoming healthier, environmental conscious. They want to be self-employed. These are things people are looking for now. It hasn't been this way in the past. So, sorry about that. Health and wellness is booming. People are reading labels. People want to look better. They want to feel better. We're being more proactive in the way we approach aging. Home-based businesses are exploding. It's the new wave of doing business. technology is really changing this. Wouldn't you agree? If you can buy it online, I mean, most everything that we purchase can be bought online these days. Social media is really blowing the doors off this because, technology, we are at an age where we can be replaced by a computer and a person in another country. But with Arbonne, we're growing because of our products, coupled with our rewarding opportunity and compensation. We are continuing to attract people from all over the globe, from the countries that we work in. And because of this technology, you can have your next business partner in one of the companies that Arbonne does business in. And I honestly believe it's never been a better time to be building that home-based network marketing business. The global opportunity. Arbonne's a global brand of network. We have independent consultants currently in the United States, Canada, UK, Australia. We opened Poland in 2015. Taiwan is going to be open this year in 2016. So we're continuing to open and expand into new countries and new marketplaces. Global network marketing globally last year was $181 billion. It is one of the fastest growing segments in the global economy. So it really does pay to listen to what is happening in the with network marketing and the global opportunity that it has. Really quickly, I just like to touch on our compensation plan. This right here, I like to call Arbonne a hybrid of network marketing and direct sales because we have multiple avenues of ways that we can earn an income. These are just averages, some go faster, some not, depending on the time you want to spend in your network and referral business. I tell our team that it's not the constantly you have to be talking and doing Arbonne, but it's that consistent activity that can take you to the top of this company. And you get to determine if you have a few hours a day, a few hours a week, but the key is to be consistent. Our first level of management is district manager. This could be additional grocery money. It could be additional recreational activities, just by sharing these great products with other people. Average income about $283. Some are less, some are higher. We have a success plan in place that it's our strong start. We try to get you to district manager level within the first 3 months. You can go 1, 2, or 3 months. Area manager, we like to call this the comma check. You could pay your mortgage. It could help pay or get a new car payment. And this level, your business is also willable. You can will it to your family, to charity, wherever. All you have to do is have it in a will or trust and name the beneficiary for that. Average income, about $1,500 a month. Again, we have an incredible business plan to help you reach your goals faster. Regional vice president level, average income, about $5,300 per month. We also have a $100,000 life insurance policy, but we also have, I call it the Ben's bonus. We have an $800 cash car allowance that Arbonne gives us. We can either lease or purchase. It can be up to 5 years old, but it has to be a white Mercedes-Benz. The white stands for the purity. National vice president, this is the top level of our company. That cash car allowance, that Ben's bonus goes up to $1,000 per month. But I want you to look at this, $22,000 per month. Some are higher, some are lower. I know people that make well above these averages. But think about it this, the amount of time that I work as a regional vice president can be anywhere from 15 hours a week to 25 hours per week. So that's part-time. And I am making well over an average income that people work full-time for. At National Vice President, the same thing. You're working at part-time, making an incredible full-time income. In just 4 years, it takes to reach this average level. So what other job or business can you work part-time for 4 years and earn this kind of income? Plus, you only get there because you're helping other people become healthier and showing them and mentoring them on how they can make more money. So what we do is we just teach, we train, we mentor people on how to duplicate this business that could change your life or the life of somebody you know. This business does work. It's just that you have to work it. So Maggie, I'm going to turn it over to you because this is the heart and soul, I feel, of our company is our products. Like I said, I'm a product of the product. So go ahead, Maggie.
Yay. I'm excited to talk about the products. Again, we can't go over all of them, but I'm going to talk about two of our main areas. And you can go online, again, those disclose all the ingredients if you have questions about that. But I love, love, love this skincare system. This is what got me into Arbonne. And we started 36 years ago in skincare. And we patented one of the best anti-aging lines, I think, in the world. And since we've grown into different markets and we have different types of products. But I want to also say, you know, like Charman said, we are a product-driven company. And we don't make money signing people up in this business and recruiting craziness. We make money just by sharing Arbonne's products and then building a team that shares their products. So we do not advertise. So I want to point out this beautiful person in this picture is Chrissy Draling. She is one of our consultants and national vice presidents. Everyone in the catalog, if you flip through, those are our consultants. And we are so lucky in Arbonne to have Dr. Peter Matravers behind our formulations. He is one of the world's leading botanical chemists, and his patents and accomplishments in his career are just amazing, and he's ours exclusively. So, fun facts about your skin. According to the American Academy of Dermatology, the skin decreases in thickness every 6%, by 6% every 10 years, losing its ability to hold moisture and becoming drier. The production of collagen and elastin, which affects the skin's thickness and ability to bounce back, slows down a dramatic 65% between the ages of 20 and 80. And the sun causes 90 to 95% of the wrinkles, fine lines, and discoloration in our skin. So RE9 is an anti-aging system that stands for revolution and uses 9 key botanically based ingredients to combat all of those signs of aging. And it really does work, and it's a lot less painful and a lot less expensive too than chemical peels and Botox injections. Go on to the next one. I'm just going to read this really quick. These are 3 pieces of the RE9 system: our day cream, our serum, and our eye cream. And they have all beat out in testing the #1 department store brand. And that is not the department stores like Walgreens and Walmart. Those are like Nordstrom type department stores. These are also products that are the leading multi-level marketing brand in anti-aging, which is really cool. Next slide. We definitely have a healthier alternative to clean eating. This is our Arbonne Essentials line, and our nutrition products have been booming, totally taking off. We do extensive GMO screening. There's no dairy, soy, whey, or gluten in any of these. They are all vegan certified. Everything in Arbonne's vegan certified. And you'll also see a little GI label on the protein, and our products are formulated to balance your blood sugar so they're safe for diabetics, which is very, very important if you're trying to lose weight and be healthier to maintain a healthy blood sugar level. And we use no artificial sweeteners, flavors, colors, and no trans fats. I won't get too into it, but I have the probiotic we have a patent on the first probiotic that can go without being refrigerated with enzymes and prebiotics as well. And that product has changed my life and changed my health and made me feel so much better. I was able to go off medications I've been on for a long time for acid reflux. So if you'd like to go to, next slide. We have a program when you purchase the Arbonne Essentials line, you can join, optionally, of course, the 30 Days to Healthy Living program. Sometimes it's called the 28-Day Detox Boot Camp. And it just gives you an opportunity to press the refresh button and reduce the amount of toxins that we ingest while increasing the number of toxins that we are eliminating. And our products help do that. It's led by a holistic wellness coach. You're getting a ton of information on a Facebook group with recipes and grocery lists and support and information. It's just amazing. I highly recommend that you check that out. and it promotes a healthy cell turnover. So, every month we get a new set of skin, and that just keeps going on down until your body is just feeling like a whole new person. Okay. So where do you see yourself? Again, you're already a customer in this industry. We all, shower and bathe. So you're already buying this stuff. It's just a matter of where is it coming from, and are you buying it from a company with high integrity that's benefiting you and your family? So if you're interested in saving money, my favorite is the Preferred Client Program. It's $20, a one-time fee for this membership, and then it gives you an automatic 20% off of every time you order. You also accumulate rewards and other specials, so that percentage of a discount can grow from 20% to 50% if you want to utilize that. You are not signing up for anything scary. Arbonne's all about the benefits, only benefits. So there's no monthly purchase requirements, no auto ships. It's just the discount when you want it. And we also guarantee our product. There's a 45-day, no questions asked return policy with everything. If you're interested in sharing Arbonne, or you already love it and you're sending people to your consultant, then you might as well think about becoming a consultant yourself. For $79, you can open your own online store. You'll get your personal website, your consultant discount. You don't have to stock inventory. And $79 is a lot less than that $250,000 to start your own business. And then if you love these products and you want to host an event, I totally recommend that. They're so much fun, and you can get up to 80% off your products. I've had hosts get $700 and more in free, not in free products, but for very, very little. So I'm going to turn it over to Charman. Thank you so much for listening.
All right. So I like to just, I'm going to be closing us out here. So for those of you that may be thinking, you want some more information, know a little bit more, but you're kind of thinking some fears or hesitations that might be holding you back, I want to just address these really quick. I don't have enough time. It's not about having time. It's about making time. If you understand what this could do for you in your future, isn't it worth, prioritizing? Because busy people are great at this business. It's a short-term sacrifice for actually long-term results. I don't have enough money. When you follow our business plan, you earn your initial money back in the first 30, 60, 90 days. This is our goal. We try to help you. There's no other traditional business that can honestly offer you that. I don't know enough people. It's not about the the amount of people that you know. It only takes a few key people to actually build a team. And we can show you how this works. So what will people think of me? Think of me. Are you going to let somebody else, tell your story? I feel like in this part of my journey in life and with Arbonne, it's not, I don't care that much about what people think of me, because what I am doing is helping other people. And when you help other people, it's really not about you. It becomes about them. So I really don't care what other people think anymore. What am I getting myself into? You're getting yourself into a family, a network of people that are, have the same beliefs. And, it's all about helping and inspiring others. And it really could be probably one of the best decisions that you can make. So dream big. I mean, seriously, they talk about dreaming big. What's your life going to look like in 5 years? We are where we are today because of the choices that we made yesterday. But think about how old you're going to be in 5 years. Maybe if you have children, how old they're going to be, grandkids, where are you going to live? Where are they going to live? Financially, how do you want to be spending your days? And more importantly, what happens if, we think about in 5 years, we naturally assume our naturally assume our lives are going to be better. But most of us, we don't have a plan in place to actually create that better life for ourselves and for our families. So I say, if we don't live each day, each week, each year on purpose, that time is gone that quick and we don't get it back. So, just think about this for a while. Think about, let it sink in 5 years from now. What is it that your life's going to look like? Instead of asking yourself, what if it doesn't work? Ask yourself, what if it does work? what's going to make you happy, what's going to bring you joy, and how you want to be spending your time and spending your future. For those of you that want more, that maybe have a passion to help, a charity or something, Arbonne can actually be that vehicle that can help you fulfill that passion. So I just want to say in closing that if I told you I had the keys to your white Mercedes Benz, and I had that average income check between $5,000 and $7,000 per month, when are you going to come and pick that up from me or from the person that shared this recording with you? Don't be like I was or some other people and let others tell your story. Don't let fears or lack of knowledge. I'm not a cosmetic chemist. I never will be. That's just the way I know these products work. I've been using them for 18 years. Just don't let those fears hold you back. If you believe in our products and our philosophy, I encourage you to get with the person that invited you to this recording and see where Arbonne can fit into your life. And let's get you at least started on these products. So I'd just like to say thank you for spending those 30 minutes with us. And hopefully we've educated you and enlightened you and shared the Arbonne story. And get with that person that shared this with you. And you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.